Okay, here is a 12-back Star Wars Kenner figure with a Japanese sticker. So it's from 1978. It's Luke Skywalker in farm boy outfit, and it's in pretty good condition. It's not perfect. It's got a couple of faults. I'll tell you about those later. It's got yellow hair, which is the common original version of Luke. There's a brown hair version as well. It's a US card with the Japanese sticker. So these are sold in Japan. So this was sold by TAKARA in Japan, and they're more famous for making the original Transformers. And you can see it says Luke Skywalker, and then it's got all Japanese writing, and then you've got the little TAKARA symbols, the little character there, and then it's just exactly like the US carded version. This, I mean, in those days you could get 12 backs on French cards, Meccano, British Palatoy, and Dutch Clipper as well, and Italian Hardback cards, plus what else could you get it on? Spanish maybe? I'm not sure if they did 12 backs in Spanish cards. So that's a good view of the Luke there. It's a nice figure, one of the first. And the lightsaber, the second version of the lightsaber. This is not the telescoping lightsaber. If this had the telescoping lightsaber, it'd be worth a fortune. And this is just the regular push down lightsaber, and you've got the piece of cardboard between the 2 feet. So this is Luke in Farm Boy. Well, you can see in those days how the sculpting was rather limited. Still, this is a classic figure and very desirable to collectors now. And you've got the logo there, which is based on the Hildebrandt art. So that's what I like about these original Star Wars cards. They've got that image as well. And you've got the white price sign, which could have the price written in then. And then you've got the back, which is your typical US 12-back card. And you've got the 12 characters there. You've got the Sand Person, the C-3PO, Death Squad Commander, Han Solo, the Chewbacca, Princess Leia, the Luke Skywalker, R2-D2 with the first version of R2-D2 there, Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, Ben Kenobi, and the Jawa. So, and then you've got the instructions for pulling out the telescopic lightsaber, but by then they'd changed to just the push down lightsaber. So it's very rare to find a telescoping lightsaber, and if you do, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. You've got the Land Speeder there, X-Wing, the TIE Fighter as a drawing there, and then what was offered in the USA is a display. You had to cut out proof of purchases, and you could then get this display. There's the proof of purchase. So a lot of cards nowadays have been butchered. They have that missing, this little blue symbol there, which is the proof of purchase. In England, we had to cut out the actual names to get free offers from Palatoy, so we had to cut the names off. So if you've got that cut out, then it's definitely a British card, because that's what Palatoy made us do. So I did a lot of cutting out when I was a kid. Okay, so it's quite a nice card. It's quite decent. The biggest defects are with the bubble. You can see there it's got a crease there, and that's probably caused at the manufacturing point. It was just probably too much heat, and it's caused the bubble to heat up a bit there. And then there's a little crack at the base of the bubble as well. I don't know if you can see that too well. I'm going to make another video in a while, and I'll show you the defects more in detail on that video. I'll take photographs and stuff as well. But as you can see, it's a really nice card. I've got a Japanese Stormtrooper as well, and I've got a C-3PO on the 12 back as well with the TAKARA stickers on it. They say the C-3PO's got a different head sculpt. The version I've got hasn't got the different head. It just looks like the regular US version. And they say the difference between the US cards and the Japanese cards is the actual glue. The US cards have a waffle pattern on there, on the bubble where it's stuck to the card, whereas the Japanese versions don't. And the most famous version is the Darth Vader, which has a white background, whereas the regular version has a yellow background, and the head sculpt on Darth Vader is meant to be different as well. The Japanese version of the Stormtrooper's got a spelling mistake. It's spelled Stormtrooper, two O's instead of S-T-O-R-M. And that's your 12 back Luke for you. It's a nice card. I've got this on 21 back as well with a sticker on it, and I've got a Palatoy Return of the Jedi version plus the Gunner version on the Kenner card, and a Brazilian Power of the Force, which is kind of nice as well. So excellent figure, classic. Comes with two versions, yellow hair. All the versions I've got the yellow hair, and the brown version hair is a lot rarer. Still, it's a classic figure from a long time ago in a galaxy far away, I guess. Decent, man, I really like it. As it's a classic, I mean, I'll give this, what, 10 out of 10. It's just mega desirable. Picture's cool. Classic design. You got Luke staring off into space, wondering what the hell's going on with his life, if he's ever going to get off the moisture farm and join the Starfleet. So excellent card, brilliant. I do like the Japanese sticker on it. It makes it a bit more. You can just see through the sticker the Kenner site logo underneath. I don't know what type of back this is, because I mean, you can say it's a 12 back A, 12 back B, 12 back C. I'm not sure which version it is. I've got a book that tells me, but I haven't bothered to look at it yet. So, and it says that the offer expired May the 1st, 1979 to get the display. So if you wanted to get one, that's 30 odd years ago. These cards came out in 78, so really nice. I mean, excellent figure. Luke Skywalker original. Can't go wrong with that. You can see the defect in the bubble quite well. And I think that's all I know about 12 backs really. They're the first cards. Some of the most desirable, I guess. So hopefully this camera's picking up my voice, otherwise I'm wasting my time. Let's see. So you've got give you a good view there. This one, if you notice at the top, it had stars on it as well. Pretty cool. And the Star Wars logo. This logo is the only one with the two metal bands on the side. The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi just have a single. And then you've got the tri-logo, which is totally different as well, and the Power of the Force as well. But the Star Wars cards are the best, if you ask me. Hasbro re-released this figure in 2005 or 6 with the same cards, different back, and a modern figure, and it looks pretty cool as well. So if you can't afford this version, get the re-release. It still looks pretty decent. And you can see there the bubble defect, and there's a bubble defect at the bottom, just a slight crack. Almost can just pick it out there. Just there. Great figure, classic. The original Luke on 12 back. There's also, these cards came in 20 backs and 21 backs as well. The 21 back, 21st figure